Hello, and welcome back to the Art of Art. I am your host, Jonathan Art. And I said it as a joke, but it turns out the monster is actually going to turn out to be humanity. So, with that hand having been tipped, let us now continue into the rest of the game, despite everyone's better judgment. And now we're asleep. I can relate, honestly. Look at this big rectangle we have. I don't know why that made me laugh. What happened, child? I'm riding in on my carpet of triangles that all symbolize something. I have failed you dramatically. A savior hiding in the deep. Again, this is... They've boiled it down to the most typical... the simplest version of the most typical plot beats. But it's okay, because it's going to turn out that the villain is our father. And that's going to be a very original move for writing. Fucking hellbound. Gameplay. I'm sorry, I have become an absolute mess right now. Some things. Look at them. They're doing a little... They're giving a pillar a hug. That's great. These are purple, and I can see through them, or they're reflective or something. Oh, you bastard. Okay. Now jumping into the... Could you... It's very off-putting. It's... If I were expecting it, that'd be one... Oh, yeah, there is a... Could you stop dancing? This is no time. Or maybe it's the perfect time. The perfect time to express yourself with art. Dance. Oh, I thought that was a button. Is there any point going up here? No, it's just another pointless dead end. Is there anything over here? Anything of value? There might be, as we skip merrily along. That was a thing that happened. Oh wait, was this the way we were supposed to go? Oh no, I've accidentally progressed. I thought this was a tangent. I wish to go back. Can you... You can't go back. You can never go back. I was going to launch into a tangent about the futility of trying to change the past, but that, and she's dancing again. Oh, the gay cubes are emerging through the floor. Because as much as you try to hide marginalised groups under the floor of your propaganda, you... I can't do this anymore. Oh, I nearly died. Oh, now there's lava. Or maybe it's just bright orange. I shouldn't judge. Just because something is bright orange doesn't necessarily mean it is lava. I mean, I'm not seeing anything. Can I roll through this? Art. Art? Art? Art. Art? 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 Art. Oh, it's a thing. Of course we're on a ribbon now. Because it's art. I mean, we're up here, now what? I'd have thought maybe we could swing on it. But no. We just sort of... Oh, I see, it's gone down now. I could have sworn it cut off earlier. The first time I looked at it. Are we deep in the cubes? I think we're deep in the cubes where the saviour is. But I bet the real saviour, and this is going to blow your mind, was inside us the whole time. How do I get off this? Okay, I found a button that does this. Is this going to serve a function? Or am I merely on a ribbon forever now? Because that's just the rapid ascension button. Whoosh. Ah, there we go. You needed to press the roll button. As you would to remove yourself from some ribbons. Now what? Now, we're just sort of... Cubes? No. Ah, here we go. The cubes of homosexuality are trying to obscure... Wait, that doesn't sound right. That sounds... Maybe they're not homosexuality at all. Or maybe it's about labelling. There is no right or wrong answer. There is only a massive shadow of us. It's very, Oh, there's several. Don't worry, if you need spares, we've got them. A giant bundle of things, if you want them. It's all very cube. Is that supposed to be there? I feel like that's not supposed to be there. I am entering your realm. Which monster? There are several monsters, you're going to have to be more specific. Oh, and now my circle is... The kingdom is... Oh! No! Bruce Willis was what the whole time? Dance! Dance for me! So we have no instruction other than to dance. What are we doing? What is this? It is my beautiful dance, where I slide along the floor. Okay, so we danced for a minute at some sort of shape, and now we can progress. So Bruce Willis was a ghost the whole time. So hands. Oh, now we're doing a little... And it is revealed. The prophecy. Fuck, I've just... This is about people trying to run from the ghosts of their past. She's trying to pretend the kingdom is a metaphor for her life as she knew it, and it's already fallen apart, but she's trying to save it anyway. Because she can't accept what happened. She can't accept what her father did. For God's sake, Bound! It's art though, so it's fine that I 100% have called where it's going. It had better completely subvert everything that I just... Sorry, I'm really distracted by the spaghetti. if it turns, ow, ow, ow. Oh, you must dance to free yourself. Is this some sort of genius self-parody? Is this some brilliant avant-garde humour where the point is to take the piss out of art? Have I, in doing these videos, fallen unwittingly and blindly into its trap? That's incredible. I knew nothing about this game before I picked it up. I just took one look at it and decided I needed to do some videos. So maybe this is brilliantly subversive. We won't know until we get to the end. Because, I mean, I certainly can't ascertain anything from what's happening here. Oh great, another... Can we just... No, it lied to... Oh, okay, good news. We can speed up that whole process, and it looks hilarious. Through the dance. You must always... I love that there's a specific dance button, and its function is free yourself. You must dance through all the obstacles in your life, because your passion for your art shall keep you sane when all else conspires against you and a bunch of paper aeroplanes fly around your gormless fucking ballerina. Are these paper aeroplanes here because we're getting into her school life now? Or was her father a pilot? And or made of paper mache? We don't know what twists and turns are going to await us as we look very strange and angular. Oh, the cube, it's spewing red things at me. Stop it. It's not very artful of you. Oh, it's supposed to be fire. Oh, well, that's different then. It's the fire of our passion that threatens to burn this small child. Oh, there's Dad again. Yes. And she, as we already knew, was our mother, because we are the princess, she is the queen. One would assume... Oh no. How are we going to dance out of this one? Oh, we're back to the... You see, this is the real world, and everything else that's happening is symbolic of her history. Or perhaps her future. Are we the child that is now not a child but an adult one, or are we the child yet to be born? We don't know. Or care. Do we, Okay, I've pressed a button. Oh, so it's just getting it all out the way now. It's not even pretending to be subtle anymore. Look at all of these things. Abstract art. Oh no, the ghost of Pearls is surprised. I don't know, I'm trying very hard. Let's weep at some paper aeroplanes. For art. In case you didn't know that it was all symbolism, we've got you covered. We understand this is quite high concept and will go over the heads of most of you fucking idiots. So, just so that you're aware. Is there a way to leave this? Are we stuck here forever now? Oh, it's telling us to press X. Alright, it zoomed in on it a bit. Now what? Do I have to hold it down? Paper aeroplanes. Should we find out what all the symbolism means? People made this. This was a game made and published by actual people, and now a squid is coming out of the back of our mother. Oh, what a profound and original statement you're making. And it's this paper aeroplane. Okay. Why are we in a church now? Has this always been a church? I guess this has always been a church. Alright, let's talk about the seed of evil that dwells within all paper aeroplanes of the world. The French fries again. We love them. No, we don't. They were racists, weren't they? What did I say they were? Running down the path. Having lots of art. Artistic fun on the path. Wasn't the path another weird artsy game that had really nothing much to do with anything? Art. You know what? It's entirely possible that this should actually just be another episode and we'll do each of the... I'm assuming there's multiple pages we have to go through, so why don't we make them all separate episodes? What do you think? Don't dance at me, I can't take it anymore. You green polygonal ballerina of the cube kingdom that's symbolic. And it's surely you've stretched by now. If you're just now you've stretched so many times. Enough is enough. That platform is freaking out, and frankly I don't blame it. Goodbye everyone. Until next time, and remember, art. Stop.